guitar shop. I'm going to go over the S-Series with you and what all the different sounds you can get out of it and what makes it different than your typical S-style guitars. And first I'm going to demo the bridge pickup. It is a Fralin Steel Pole 43. We have it custom wound for our guitars to meet our specs, and he just does a real good job of doing that, and we just love working with Lindy. And I'm going to run through some of the sounds with it. Most of the time a bridge pickup on a Strat style guitar is pretty much useless by itself for the most part, for other than a few little things. But what we tried to do is to make this guitar comfortable to a player, to where when he takes a lead or he needs to do something on the bridge pickup, he don't have to change guitars. You know, he can play this guitar, and what it does, it kind of leans a little toward a telly sound because the pickup's got a lot more output than a typical Strat pickup, but it's still got that brightness to it. It cuts, and it's still got that glassiness that a Strat needs to have. And I'll run through a couple of the sounds with you, what I really like about it. I love the punch that it has, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. You see what I'm talking about? It's got that. That's just amazing. You can add a little overdrive to it. But there you see, you got tone to spare on the bridge pickup. Then you go to the second position. It's a typical Strat. It's your out of phase sound, still good and glass. Your middle position. Your fourth position is what I call the funk position, because it's really got a just so glassy. And your neck is your vintage position. Okay, there you have it on that. Now I'm going to show you what we call the magic button, and I'm going to switch guitars. Before I do that, this guitar here is a hardtail, and it has one of our custom bridges on it with the Bill Callahan stainless steel 6 saddles, and the stainless steel and the half hard brass really is a unique combination. I really like the tonality of it. And I'm going to switch over here to another S-Series, which incorporates the tremolo, and this one has a Super V tremolo. We use man-made tremolos from John Mann, and we use the Super V depending on what the customer would like to have. But before I get into the tremolo, I'm going to show you what I call the magic button. The way we wire these things is you've got an overall tone on the whole guitar, and one good thing about the tone is you can actually use this tone. Like, I'm going to set it on, that's why I've got a pointer washer right here. You can actually, I'm going to set this tone on 5. That's set on 5 and it's not killing your sound. I'm going to go all the way down to 3. 2, see it? About 2, between 2.5 and 3 is where it starts getting nasally. There's 7, 8, 9. So you can adjustable. And one good thing about the steel pole 43 in the bridge position, you can roll this thing back between 5 and 6 with a little bit of overdrive. It's big, like a it doesn't sound like you're playing a single coil, but you are. That's the magic behind it. And what I want to talk about now is the what I call the magic button, is the bottom tone knob. When you roll it, if you're in the first position here and you roll this thing back, what it does is it blends this middle pickup in with this pickup in phase. You know, when you're wide open and on 10 and you move this to the second pickup, second position, basically it's these two pickups out of phase, which is what gives you that strat. And then with this, you put it in the first position and roll this back, it's these same two pickups in phase. Got a real clunky sound, but yet it's a bigger, fatter sound. It, you know, and it's really cool if you add a little overdrive to it. And very usable and easy to use. You just got one knob to do it. And if you're on the neck position, it does the same thing. It blends these two together in phase. Like right here's these two out of phase. Here's the same two in phase. And if you're in this position, like the second position or the fourth position, like the second position, and you roll this back, it's all three pickups out of phase. If you're in the fourth position, a little neat trick, if you put this on 7 and this on 5, kind of gives you a unique kind of a hollow body two pickup. And there you have it. That's just a unique feature, and we really tried to make it accessible to the player to where you're not looking for a bunch of knobs or buttons to push, knobs to turn. Everything's done with one button. You can do it with your eyes closed. As long as you know which pickup, where you've got your pickup selector, and then you know what you're doing. It's all controlled with one knob, and it's so easy to go to when you're on stage. It's not a distraction to use, and that's what we really had in mind when we designed it like that. And thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the information.